As well, we welcome Aidan Miller to the commentary position. Hang on a second, Aidan.
Here we go. Good afternoon, guys, for our final matchup here today between our Division 1 women's, between Pakenham and Olinda Ferny Creek. And really looking forward to this game. And if it's anything like the first two games, we should be in for another ripper.
Field umpires Andrew Marshall, Zach Thompson in goals. We've got Amelia Gemmell and Caitlin Malcolm May, and on the boundaries we've got Caleb Urquhart as well as Brody Urquhart. Siren sounds for the start of the first quarter, and it is umpire Zachy Thompson who throws it aloft, and we are underway. Big crowd here today to witness this Division 1 Women's Grand Final season 2023, and we're going to have our customary secondary ball up. Up she goes once again. In the rucks they go. Nice little tap out there by Olinda Ferny Creek's Wilson. Can they get the advantage out of that? It goes along the ground. Wall crash bang opera. Nice little handball comes out. Olinda Ferny Creek, that's over on the football at the moment. Pakenham pick it up. They are kicking to the township end of the ground, or the Gembrook end of the ground here. They turn it over. Olinda through the agency of Barry. Get a little kick back to the outer side of the ground. A bit of kick to kick at the moment. Still hovering inside the centre square here at Healesville. Umpires just let it play on. Nice now. Top of the forward 50 for Pakenham. The little jumpers off there. Always an opportunity now. It's been kicked off the ground. If we can pick that ball up, just about have it done. I think that's been picked up there by Van der Stegen. There's been a free kick paid. And the first free kick is going to go the way of Pakenham. Someone's just got to go and get the footy. It's going to be Tiana Van Desteg. Sorry, I should be able to say that, being a Dutchman myself. And she's going to have to be kicking this from about 25 metres out. Almost directly in front to the township end here at Healesville. Coming in now. A bit of a wobbly old kick off the boot. Just didn't quite make the distance. And it's been rushed through for the first score of the afternoon. It goes the way of Pakenham. They are that score. They are one behind. Olinda Ferny Creek get the score. We've been only been going that 1.5 minutes, Aidan, and welcome and good afternoon to you as well.
Good afternoon, Leo. The ball will be brought back into play here by Kaya Barry. And she goes for a real run as well. Low spearing ball. Doesn't quite get to the teammate on the full. And now they can pump it back in here. Pakenham through Courtney Stevens. High up and under ball, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be a free kick going the way of Olinda Ferny Creek. And this will be taken by Casey Seymour, who just goes up the ground for the moment. It's over everyone's head for the moment. Who can win the ball here? Plenty of numbers surround it. Trying to get it clear. Currently on the outer side of the ground. Now Olinda Ferny Creek a chance, but one of their players there dispossessed. Now once again the ball in the hands of that one there, Stevens. Now an opportunity here for the Bloods. That was through Hyatt, but she couldn't take it cleanly. Real gridlock out there at the moment on the far side wing. Little soccer forward now picked up at ground level here by Grace Baloney. Gets it forward a couple of metres. Now they get it to about half forward here, the Bloods. No mark can be taken though. Spills over the back. Picked up here at ground level by one of the Pakenham players. And we're going to have a free kick for a hold, and this will go the way of the Lions. So what can they do here, Pakenham? Don't want to waste a whole lot of time. High up and under ball to a contest. Going to be hard to mark, but it's a good strong mark taken there too by Baloney. Just spears it low as well. Not a bad looking kick, but again it's been cut off, and Pakenham can send it back.
Thanks, Aidan. Just finishing a bit of lunch here as well. Been getting a bit peckish. It always does that to me. It's been picked up once again. Olinda Ferny Creek and drives back in that forward 50. That was through Chelsea Wilson. There's another opportunity, kicking it around the corner. Edwards didn't get too much distance on it. Still outside 50 at the moment. Pakenham, they are defending grimly. Olinda, bit of pace shown here. Handball over the top there through the agency of Keegan. There's a famous name at the Olinda Ferny Creek Football Netball Club. Players let it go. It was picked up. Quick kick by Carlin. Didn't go far either. Umpire says, I will. Ball it up. So umpire Zach Thompson. Up she goes. A few players out there. Both ruckman just tap it back inboard. They want to go out because you can give free kicks away. Little handball came out. That was a nice little tap out again. Once little kick, little forward pocket. Oh, that's been kicked off the ground. Can they keep in control of that? That was through Beezer of Pakenham, and it's going to be another ball up. Opportunity here for Olinda Ferny Creek. They're in that forward pocket. Umpire throws it up. It lands into the hands there of Baloney, and it's been incorrectly disposed of, and the free kick going to go away of Pakenham. So they're in the back pocket. Oh, that's a very high kick. Who wants to sit underneath that? A lot of players do. The ball hits the ground. Opportunity now. A little handball comes out. Kicking it off the ground to Pakenham. Do it again if you can. They just dribble it along. They've gained plenty of territory here. It was well done over there by the Pakenham's Moody. Umpire lets him play. Going on hands and knees. Could have picked it up was Kostic of Olinda Ferny Creek. That's going to be another ball up. Once again, tapped out. Nicely done over there. And we're going to have our traditional second. We're going to get a lot of stoppages here as well. Hopefully the umpires will just let him go. Get that ball out. Big thump out of the ruck. Here's an opportunity now. Olinda Ferny Creek pick it up, and there's a good tackle laid by Beezer of Pakenham. They get the clearance, and now they're right in the centre of the ground. It's a one-on-one situation now. Picking up the football. This could be Kelly for Olinda Ferny Creek. Right on centre wing. Ball bounces awkwardly for everybody concerned. Nicely picked up by Olinda's Canelli. They go back to a little bit further on, but also snaffled up nicely to Van der Steg of Pakenham. Two Pakenham ladies just getting each other's way. Overrunning the football there for Olinda Ferny Creek was Wilson. And now tackled with the football as well. Umpire said it was all right. Hilton got rid of it, obviously, in a legal manner. Now it has been disposed of incorrectly. And the free kick here going to go the way of Olinda Ferny Creek. It's in the hands of Keegan.
Keegan kicks it forward. No mark can be taken just yet. Comes to ground level. Pakenham got the numbers here, but this might be an opportunity. Grace Baloney gets a handball away to a teammate that time at Edwards, but she couldn't take it cleanly. Now in there as well is Kostic as well. Under lots of pressure.
Bit of a dumpy tackle. Incorrectly tackled there.
There we go, and this will be a free kick as well to Amalia Kostic. We can line up from about 30 metres out on about a 45-degree angle, so it won't be an easy kick. But important one here. Can she get the first of the grand final? Looks pretty good off the boot. Does it have the carry? Put through. There we go, right on the goal line.
Oh, it's kicked through there
Fantastic
by Edwards.
Rove
the pack beautifully there.
Very clever bit of work there by Olivia Edwards, and Olinda Ferny Creek have the first goal of the grand final.
6.5 minutes into this quarter. They are 1 goal straight, 6. Pakenham 1 behind, and just roved them at the right spot there, Trent.
Yeah, 100%. You can see they're probably moving the ball a bit more better too. They've dominated it in their half so far, 3 inside 50s. A lot of turnovers coming in early with 5 turnovers to 4 in favour of Pakenham.
I think you always get a lot of turnovers in the ladies' game at this stage. A lot of them do still want to go to ground. It's something that they will get better at, and something they've really got to persevere with. So it's back in the middle with umpire Andrew Marshall. Up she goes. In the air they go. Boom. Big hit out there. I think that could be Wilson in the ruck, is it? For Olinda Ferny Creek. And there is a high contact, and the free kick going to go the way of the skipper, Chloe Nagel of Pakenham. Goes right down the middle of the ground. Nobody there to receive the mark. It's been just grabbed there by Moody.
Might be.
And it's going to be another ball up. Whoop. Andy Marshall just about runs into a player. Ever smiling. So a bit of a height advantage in the ruck here for Olinda Ferny Creek. Up they go. Whack. Which you can usually utilise that height there in Wilson. There's another tackle. Didn't have possession of the football. And already Keegan, been dominant for Olinda Ferny Creek. Drives into that forward 50. There can't be a mark because it came off hands. Little handball over the top, just went up and down. Nobody can pick it up, but it finally ends up back into the hands of Baloney. Kicks it into that forward area. It's a really hot spot there. 1 grab, 2 grab. The umpire said play on, just needed 1 more little grab. Handball came out, quick kick out of the pack through Hilton. Goes into that forward pocket. Here's another opportunity for Olinda Ferny Creek. Oh, they went to kick it off the ground. Oh, it's right on the goal line. Oh, and umpire Thompson says I'm going to ball it up. Just about got another toe to it, Odin.
Just thump it over, you'd think.
So another ball up, stoppage here, tap one down, that time by Kostic. Going to be hard. It's a real scrum down there at the moment in the goal square, but Pakenham might have an opportunity to get clear here. They do. Is that gone? Yes, it is. And here's another shot at goal for the Bloods.
Good tackling.
Good
and
forward
rewarded.
pressure. It is rewarded as well. And it's Olivia Edwards who kicked the first goal of the game, has an opportunity to kick 2 in a hurry. What a start this will be for Olinda Ferny Creek in this grand final here. Edwards from 20 out. Starts it right, but works it back beautifully. And she's kicked the second goal of the grand final. Olivia Edwards has 2, and the Bloods off to a flyer. 2-0-12, lead 0-1-1.
Well, great kick there, well tackled, and she adjusted for that little bruise, which is blowing a little bit right to left at the far end, at the dog track end, and put through 2 goals for her side. And, well, they're worth goal, aren't they? Goals in women's football. We noticed that in the Division 2 grand final earlier this morning. And, well, 2 goals. Going to be hard to peg back.
Absolutely right there, Leo. Of course, a pretty low-scoring game, but already a pretty good start here for Olinda Ferny Creek. A couple of quick ones. So Pakenham going to need to respond.
Certainly are. And, well, Pakenham have beaten Olinda on a few occasions throughout the year, but they've got another clearance here. Need to get off to a very good start. Pakenham really working hard through the agency of Moody. Couldn't quite get the ball out the ground at this stage. Back in the middle, umpire lets it go, and it's right back. No. Tackle, free kick, and having an influence on the game too. Chelsea Wilson. Good looking kick off the boot. Low and hard in the wind. There's a good mark. Is that Moody? We'll find out in a minute, but it was a very good strong mark. Oh, there's a nice hype. An under kick a la NRL. More well attacked there by both ladies. Going for a mark there on centre wing. Pushing the opponent out the way and did it well was Van der Steg, who's been quite okay too for Pakenham. Another little kick came off the boot of Ventura. Didn't go too far. Wilson picked it up. Got a little handball out. Ball, no one's got it at the moment, mate. Hilton got the little handball out for Olinda Ferny Creek. Was picked up there by Canali. Couldn't do too much with it. Now it goes towards Pakenham. We dodged one way, dodged the other. Sanders had it. Did she get rid of it? Umpire says, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and I'll ball it up. So it's right in front of our broadcast position.
Here comes our son.
Beautiful. Oh, make a song out of that. Wilson tapped it out once again. Moody just shuffles it out there for Pakenham. And there's a free kick. There's been a hold. And the free kick is going to go away of Aaliyah Daniel.
So wasting no time here as well, Daniel.
In fact, it was Stevens. I beg your pardon. It was 13, not 3. My mistake.
And there might be a way. This could be an opportunity
well
here for
done.
Pakenham through Ventura. Kicks towards goal. How does it bounce? Well and truly offline. And it trickles over the boundary line. And this will be a free kick here to the Blood. So they're holding up pretty well at the moment, Olinda Ferny Creek. 2 goals on the board. None yet for Pakenham. Interesting kick, and this might be a turnover. Good mark as well taken there by Chloe Nagel. And she can line them up. No, she's going to try and set it up to about 20 metres out. Not a bad looking kick, but nicely done there as well by Leah Cody, who just got in and took the intercept mark. And now goes long out of the defensive 50. Can she find a set of hands? It's going to beat everyone for the moment. Grace Baloney chases after it. Fantastically done by Grace Baloney, who's had plenty of it already. Kick probably wasn't the best though, and it's been cut off nicely here by Stevens. And Stevens kicks it to about half forward. Can someone take a mark? No, they get the spoil in. Nicely done here by Olinda Ferny Creek. Now chasing after it here is Hilton. Can she get the kick away? Yes, she can. A little sock up, and they can move it forward now again. Olinda Ferny Creek through the middle of the ground. Chasing after it here is Carianis. Carianis, handball away this time to Devine. Devine kicks it forward again for Pakenham. Now they might be able to get an entry here, but the Bloods once again holding up defensively, and Leah Cody can get him clear. But for how long now? Picked up here by Carlin. Plenty of players surrounding it now. Opportunity here for Pakenham to continue to move it forward. Good strong mark taken.
Not given?
No, not given.
Umpire circling. No.
And we're going to have a stoppage at half forward here for Pakenham.
We've already gone 13 minutes. Aiden and Trent, 2 goals straight. Olinda Ferny Creek, Pakenham 1 behind. What have you spotted so far, Trent?
Just Olinda Ferny Creek are dominating when it gets inside 50. They're dominated territory. But Pakenham have brought it back the last few minutes.
Certainly have. Got a bit of the play, haven't they? Quick hit out of the pack there by Beezer. And there's an opportunity now near the scoreboard side of the ground. Leading in the race for the ball is Kathy Sanders. Can she keep it in play? She has. It's right in that forward pocket. Come off hands. And it's going to be a ball up. Got to get used to this last touch. But it's kept it inside forward 50 for Pakenham. Here's an opportunity for them to kick a goal. We've had a massive crowd here today at Don Road to witness the Division 2 women's, the veterans, and now the Division 1 women's football grand finals of season 2023. Pakenham, here's an opportunity. The handball just went straight to ground. Olinda defending grimly. It was picked up there in a hurry there by Keegan, who's been quite busy. Gets it out the outer side there. Small kick there by Hyatt. Then it comes off the toe. Very close to the boundary line. They're trying to keep it in. Nope, it's gone out. It's going to be another ball up, I assume. Or did it come off the boot? Coming off the boot. Can you believe it? The sun's in our eyes a bit. It's going to be a free kick to Pakenham. We're not going to complain about it.
It's not that bad, is it, Leo?
No, it's beautiful. It's all right for you blokes down there. Down below. Well, it was a good strong mark. No umpire didn't play it. They can get out once again. Keegan got the handball out, or great tackle laid, but Pakenham with numbers. Get the football back inside forward 50. Plenty of red and white jumpers as well. Give it across to the big ruckman there in Chelsea Wilson. Kicks it out towards the Don Road side of the ground. Plenty of red and white jumpers. They go there in numbers. On the left foot, not too badly at all. Goes over the back of the pack, leading in the race for the ball there. Were Pakenham, but it's gone out, has it? And it is going to be a ball up.
So another stoppage outer side of the ground. So scoring dried up a little bit after the Bloods got 2 quick ones. Pakenham still yet to trouble the scorers with a goal. They just move it forward a little bit here now, Olinda Ferny Creek. They might have another opportunity. Baloney's in amongst it once again. She's been pretty busy this quarter. And we'll have another stoppage.
So we're at the 15-minute mark. So, not long to go. 17-minute quarters in women's footy.
Yep, that's it. 17 flats, of course. So once again, both rucks go at it. The Bloods, again, continue to press forward. This might be another opportunity, but there's a free kick here, which will go the way of Olinda Ferny Creek, taken by Baloney too. She moves the ball forward. Mark that time just couldn't quite be taken there by Gibson.
Done.
And they're an opportunity here now, Pakenham. Kick goes out wide. Chasing after it here is Maneri, but she can't quite get onto it. And now picked up at ground level here by Carlin. Carlin under a little bit of pressure, but that's a pretty good looking kick as well. And the mark is taken nicely there by Hewson. Hewson now to about half forward. It's going to fall short of the teammate, and the bounce probably wasn't the most favourable either for the Bloods, but it won't matter. Gibson now wheels onto the right boot, can put them inside forward 50, but that kick not going to do them any favours. And now Pakenham can rebound here. Big opportunity as they go through the middle of the ground. Oh, just couldn't quite take the ball cleanly there. And now they're an opportunity now. That time it was taken cleanly by Van der Steeg. And now another opportunity here for the Bloods as will be taken by Kaya Barry. So Barry, probably only about a minute to go. Short kick. And once again they've turned it over. So good intercept mark taken that time there by Stevens. Stevens looks to the middle of the ground. A high up and under ball. Won't be an easy one to mark. It comes to ground level. Who can win it out the back here? Both sides go in pretty hard. Baloney once again got a handball away. Here's an opportunity now, this time for Wilson. Wilson kicks it to about half forward. Plenty of players surrounding it now, but I think once again Pakenham might win this one, but Baloney once again got a handball away. Pakenham now really locking it up, and I think that's pretty much going to do us here for quarter time at Hillsville. And there it is, there's the siren. So quarter time here at Don Road. Olinda Ferny Creek 2-0-12. Lead Pakenham 0-1-1. And what an intriguing first quarter we've had there, Trent.
Yeah, 100%. They just add up some of the stats now. Olinda Ferny Creek smashed in the hit-outs 10-0. You can see that was dominant earlier on. Inside 50s were six apiece even. Marks inside 50s 2-0 Pakenham's way. Stoppage clearances are 2 apiece as well. Turnovers is the big one here. 10-8 Olinda Ferny Creek to 10, Pakenham 8. And if we go to the free kicks, 10-6 Olinda Ferny Creek's way.
There we go. So Olinda starting off the game really well there at the moment. Kind of handy little lead at the moment, but still, of course, plenty of time for Pakenham if they can just start to hit the scoreboard a bit more and get themselves right back into this game.
And of course, the 2 goals there to Olivia Edwards, and got the first one off the ground, and lovely shot, deliberate shot on goal with her second, and they really do look prominent, don't they? And goals are hard to come by. We've seen that throughout the afternoon. It's a big ground, especially for the women here at Don Road, and it's a full AFL-sized football ground, so it takes them quite a few possessions to get it up and down. So goals are at a premium, and they've done it very well. The 2 shots on goal, realising that the 12 points, 11-point lead, well, who knows? It could be anybody's game. We saw that earlier in the Division 2 game, and also in the men's veterans, that scores are hard to come by. Absolutely no breeze to speak of. If anything, there's probably a little bit of a drift towards the dog track into the ground. But generally speaking, it's absolutely perfect day for footy, and just starting to cool off a little bit, Aidan, and we'll have to wait and see. But the crowd here today, it's absolutely been massive. They come out from all the clubs that have been represented in the football here today.
Fantastic numbers. You're absolutely right, Leo. We've had some really good crowds here today. Of course, earlier today we had Seville and Belgrave come up, then Jimbrook, Cockatoo and Area Warren, and now Olinda Ferny Creek and Pakenham. And you're right, some great numbers here at Don Road, and creating a really good atmosphere as well, which I'm sure the girls will be enjoying.
And the gods were kind to us as well. Put on a fantastic day. So all in all, it's great for our football. And of course, final series underway. What can you but say? I just love this time of the year. The Wattles out. usually there's a bit more warmth in the air.
And, normally this time of the year you start warming up.
It does indeed, and everybody starts to come out and looking forward to finals footy, and that's what football and any sort of sport's all about. All your early rounds and the piece, well, they're only qualifying rounds, aren't they? It doesn't matter where you start and where you finish, but the qualifying rounds, once you get to the finals, then it all starts again, and you've got to reassess and reset. And like I said to Trent before you came back out after your MC duties, mate, you got the third and fourth place respectively playing in the grand final in the women after the top two sides were knocked out in the semi. So anything can happen, and we saw it in the men's veterans as well, with Gembrook getting beaten by a couple of points, hadn't lost a game all year. So anything can happen in finals footy. The idea of the game is to get the score on the board as quickly as you can, and Olinda have done that in the first quarter. The question's now being asked of Pakenham, can they come back? Well, they're good enough. We have to wait and see what happens in quarter number 2. Well, Olinda have broken out of their pack. They've got, I think all of Olinda are here looking at the crowd that's surrounded their little huddle. And, of course, Pakenham, they're out here as well. I can see their coach really getting stuck into them at the moment. Over there, I think that's Ricky Stalker having a bit of a go. Appropriate name for women's footy, isn't it? Rick.
Yep, but no, they're absolutely right there. When it looks like you're right, Olinda Ferny Creek breaking out of their huddle pretty quickly. So they're ready to go. They're keen. They've got the start and they've got the momentum. Pakenham obviously just needing to tweak a few things and make sure they come out playing a little bit better this quarter if they can work their way back into the game.
And just a bit more open this particular game. I think the ground's dried out a little bit. We've walked out on there, Aiden. It's lovely underfoot.
Yep.
It's not too hard, not too soft, so it's quite playable. And it was a bit dewy early this morning, but it certainly has dried out, and it's you couldn't ask for anything better, to tell you the truth.
No, you're absolutely right, Leo. The surface is fine. It was a little bit dewy early in the morning, so the conditions then were a little bit tricky, but right now, absolutely no excuses. The ground's dried up fantastically, and I think both these sides have shown that, it is a lot easier to play it there right now than what it was at 10:50 in the morning.
I'll tell you what, the Pakenham coaches are certainly creeping into a very long huddle there, and sometimes you can give them too much information. I think you just want to get that ball moving as quickly as you can. Don't try and do anything too fancy. Finals football time just seems to go a little bit quicker. So you just got to take that first opportunity that presents itself. You can get your boot the ball, do so, get the ball moving forward, gain territory. Trent loves gaining territory, isn't that right, Trent?
100%. Leo, at this point, you can go home safely with some dinner cooked on the table as Hawthorn are leading the Bulldogs with 4 minutes to go in the last quarter by 7 points.
Ooh, still time, but
Good. Go Hawks. Haven't picked a winner yet, so here we go. Finally, they've broken out, Aiden.
Yes, they have, Leo. So Pakenham getting back into position now. Probably just need the umpires there to, they do have the jurisdiction to just call them on, because we can't take forever, obviously.
We can't just throw the ball up with the other teams not there. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Well, no, that's it. We can't do that, but we also want to make sure we get the game happening in due time, though, as well, of course.
Absolutely.
Particularly as well, still before daylight savings, Leo, so sun's only up until about 5:30. I mean, I don't think we're going to go that long, obviously, but
I don't know. The wife told me I had to be home by 7:30, that's all.
I think you should be fine. But anyway, back in the middle now. Quarter number 2, and the tap. One straight away there.
Well done.
Ruckman. Moody gets it forward. Now they get the first inside 50 here, Pakenham, but it looks like the Bloods are going to create the turnover, but they're under a lot of pressure here. Picked up really cleanly. Stevens, who had plenty of it in that first quarter. She's tackled straight away. And, for a dangerous tackle. So Stevens will get the free kick. Is she too far out to score, or is she going to back herself in?
No, she's too far out, I think.
Set it up to the top of the square, Stevens. Not a bad-looking kick.
Good mark. Strong mark, top of the goal
Very nicely done there by Chloe Nagel.
It's a good captain's mark, and this is could be our first captain's goal.
Yep, so only about 15 out directly in front. Chloe Nagel, important kick this for Pakenham to get their first goal of the grand final. In she comes now.
Good goal.
And she puts it away. There we go. First goal of the afternoon for Pakenham. Goes to Chloe Nagel. 1-1-7. Trails 2-0-12.
Well, that's taken 1 minute, and it's exactly what the Lions wanted to do. Get that ball down there. Took a good, strong, uncontested mark, and then finished by Chloe Nagel. But they got that ball down there very, very quickly. It was a great bit of ruck work done early in the piece there by Sarah Ventura, who actually roved her own clearance out of the centre. And she's done a terrific job. So well done to Pakenham. Had to answer those goals. Didn't want Olinda to get it, that was for sure. 3 goals could have been a bit beyond them. But now back in the hunt. So we're back in the middle with umpire Zach Thompson as he throws the ball aloft. Up they go once again. Ventura gets the tap out once more. Going in there now, picking the ball up, and she did it again. Ventura, the old handball, the old 1-2. She got it back again. And now she falls on top of her opponent. And umpire Thompson says, I'll ball it up. So just forward of centre for Pakenham. This time Wilson gets a tap out there for Olinda Ferny Creek. Thrown out the back of the pack, and the clearing kick goes right back over the centre of the ground. No cricket pitch here, so it's a very good footy ground. Nice high bounce, picked up, bit of an ordinary kick from Beezer. Didn't go too far, turned over, and a good mark taken by Olinda Ferny Creek. They can go back inside forward 50 if they move it quickly. They do so now. They play on. Good long kick into the forward line there. Is that a mark? Yes, it is.
That's a great mark.
Good, strong mark
Baloney
in
as
front.
well. She's been the best player on the ground so far, I think.
So Grace Baloney. Okay, going back for the long run up. Pointed the ball at the goals and said, that's where you need to go, footy. Came off the boot a bit woggly, and it's gone to the right of centre, unfortunately for her and Olinda Ferny Creek, and it's gone through for a minor score. They go to 2-1-13, but they lead Pakenham 1-1-7. We've been going nearly 3 minutes in quarter number 2. Kick-in's already taken place, coming out towards the pavilion side of the ground. It's a 2-on-2 contest. Nice little tackle there, little handball by Daniel of Pakenham. Didn't find its target. They go over the top of the pack now. Daniel picked up there by Hobber. There's a famous name, Amanda Hobber. If you can believe it or not, she played WNBA. So for Dandenong here in the basketball. Nice little left foot kick. It came out well by Stevens. With the resulting mark, and Olinda can clear once more. Got a free player, you want to go on, waiting for the handball. Did that, gave it across to Barry on the right foot. Nice looking kick. Got an interception mark. Well done. And Pakenham can relieve the pressure once again. It's another wobbly kick, came off the side of the boot. Who's going to lead in the race here? Olinda Ferny Creek pick it up. Little amble over the top to Wilson. Short kick, nobody there. Pakenham players are plenty in the back line. They come back through the centre of the ground. Over the top they go. Little amble up in the air. Can they pick this up? No. Horrible bounce, unfortunately, there for Stevens as it went backwards. Runner's just about to get in the way. Get out the way. Is that in the back there against Nagel? The umpire said no. Step over, toe hold. Bit of wrestling taking place. And Barry's done well and created a stoppage.
So that stoppage right in front of our commentary position here. Ventura up against Wilson. Wilson wins the tap. She ends up roving her own tap as well. Wilson gets the clearance, but it's going to be cut off here for Pakenham. That's a good strong tackle laid there by Hilton, but Pakenham can still get away. Hilton with a second effort as well. Got another tackle away. Couldn't quite take it cleanly that time there was Grentel. Now it's kind of in the middle of the ground here. Taylor, or Grace Baloney, I should say, in fact, got a handball away to a teammate in Bateman. Bateman kicks to the top of the square. No mark can be taken. Here's a...
another opportunity there.
Golden opportunity. There might still be a chance here, though. Olinda Ferny Creek. And eventually goes through for a behind off the boot of Kostic.
Oh, King. Edwards had another opportunity there.
Could have been her third goal for the afternoon, but anyway, Pakenham hold up in defence for the moment. They bring it back into play as well. Fairly long kick as well, but doesn't quite find the target. Stevens tracks it down and does pretty well. Gets the kick back in ball, but the bounce not very kind for Pakenham. Olinda can start to apply the pressure here. In fact, they get the ball back. Bates, good handball. Got it away to Wilson. Wilson's kick probably not the best, though. Anyone's ball now at ground level. Got the handball away just in time. There was Monkhorst.
Another famous name.
There we go. Now getting clear for the moment for Pakenham is Moody, and it's not a bad kick as well. Just couldn't quite find the set of hands in the end. They continue to press forward here, do Pakenham, but once again Olinda Ferny Creek create the turnover, and they can move forward for the moment. But Stevens once again, she's had a pretty good game too at the moment. Now they go through the middle of the ground once again, Pakenham, but again they've created the turnover, and they can go here. Long kick off the boot here of Leah Cody in the direction of Baloney. He just couldn't quite take the mark. Baloney now lays a good tackle as well. And now Pakenham once again get it clear, but again, just can't get it past forward to centre. And that's not a bad looking kick as well, but the mark not taken there by Carlin. Now Pakenham with another opportunity to go forward, but again the turnover being created. Carlin couldn't quite take it cleanly. They soccer it forward now, do the Bloods in the direction of Baloney, but she couldn't win the football, and they get it clear for the time being. Through for the boot of Devine, goes over everyone's head, tap back in board that time there. Looked like it was off Stafford. Real opportunity now for either side. Pakenham now just getting forward to centre, and there's a free kick here. It's going to go the way of the Bloods.
That goes to Houston. Another famous name around the Monbach, Olinda Ferny Creek region. On the left foot, nice kick. Finds a teammate there in Cody. Plays on straight away. Members side the ground. 3-on-1 situation. Pakenham in all sorts of trouble, but the one beat the three. And Devine takes a very good Devine mark. Goes down the line. Oh, big right fist whacked into that football by Cody. Cleared it a little bit there for Olinda Ferny Creek. There's just stacks on the mill here.
On the ball. Wait, but whose ball is it though?
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be Pakenham, surely. And a little bit harsh. Nonetheless, free kick going to go away, Ventura. Sometimes I think they just see that. Nice kick out wide. Looking for a teammate. It was a good kick and a good mark taken by Beezer. I hope I'm saying that right, Taylor, if I haven't.
Beezer.
Long kick, inside forward 50. That's a good mark in front. And it's got solidly taken there. And this is by the vice-captain in Stevens. Wants to kick it long on the left foot. Gets a bit of height into it. Over the back of the go. Everyone had spoiling on their minds. Olinda roving it quite nicely in the front of the pack. Here's an opportunity for Devine. She's going quite well. Handball, unfortunately, straight to Olinda, and they're off and running. It's in the hands of Hilton. They go straight down the middle of the ground. You've got two bloods here. You can handball over the top. Oh, the handball smothered just off the hands of Kostic.
Good defence.
Couldn't quite get it out there in time. Was picked up there and kicked that goal by Maloney. It's gone bouncing.
Oh, no, the
it's bounced backwards. Too much backspin. It's kicked off the ground.
Missed.
Oh, no. Gee, that is very unlucky.
Unfortunately there by Hilton. And it's been kicked off the ground and went through. How can that ball bounce backwards? That's like a really good golf shot with a wedge, I reckon. 2-3-15, Olinda Ferny Creek, 1-1-7 Pakenham. We've been going 8 minutes, quarter number 2.
Well, that's our ball, and it does funny things. Plenty of numbers surround this particular contest. And another real gridlock right in front of the scoreboard, and we will have a stoppage. So they're happy to go direct to Olinda Ferny Creek. They haven't been afraid to use the corridor. As Pakenham now, can they get the ball clear? Bates chases after it for the Bloods. Now they get the ball clear here to Pakenham. Can they find a target? It's going to pit. Oh, no, that's a good mark taken. And they're away here, Pakenham. This could be the opportunity.
Well done there.
The kick probably not the greatest, though, and it's going to be cut off. And Olinda Ferny Creek can go back the other way. Not a bad-looking kick, but it just doesn't quite hit the target. Bit of a foot race on now. It should be the Bloods ball. Picked up in the end by Carlin. Got around one. Little kick, probably not the best. Can Stevens track it down for the Lions? Or in the end, will it be Seymour? Neither can really win out in the end. There's going to be a free kick here for a throw.
Yeah, they sort of mucked it up between themselves there, the Bloods.
Here we go. So it's going to go the way of Pakenham once again. And this will come off the boot of Nagel. Not a bad-looking kick, but it slipped through the hands. And another opportunity now for Seymour if she can take it cleanly. Got the handball away just in time. Carlin, can she get it away? Yes, she can. Clever. Long kick this time, coming off the boot. I think it was of Wilson. Got it to half forward. Now a handball this time away from Clark, and there's a free kick. Another throw.
It was a throwing type handball.
So the free kick here will be taken by Daniel.
I've seen worse in the AFL and been given okay.
So Daniel looks at what's ahead of her. Just goes a little chip kick. It's not a bad one to Ventura, just over the head in the end. Can it be roved out the back here by Stafford? No, not quite. Little handball away. Bates does really well. Got it over to Wilson. Wilson, long kick to the top of the square. Baloney is there.
Oh, so bang, two girls down there.
And that is a very heavy hit. And Pakenham can get the ball clear. No, you're absolutely right, Trent. A good mark taken here as well by Hilton. And I think you're right, Trent.
Oh, they're getting up. I think Olinda, I think that's Gilson.
Oh, they're up.
Kick to the top of the square. Baloney's got it.
Well, tell you what, dangerous play there because I think that's many out there as well.
Gilson, yep.
Grace Baloney.
Gilson off for Olinda.
Had plenty of it.
A bit of a blood nose or a cut lip. Hope that both girls are okay.
Here comes Grace Baloney now. She's put it through and they get their third goal, the Bloods. And she's playing some kind of game here, Grace Baloney. 3-3-21 now leads 1-1-7.
We've been going 11 minutes as well, and just more concerned about the two girls who clashed there. By geez, they both had eyes for the footy.
No, it was a very brave effort by both of them, Leo, and unfortunately, it's what can happen, but hopefully they'll both be able to get back out onto the ground.
Gilson's gone out. She may have got a cut lip or a bit of a blood nose.
The other one being Menier.
Yeah, Menier. She's still out there, so brave effort, both ladies going for that footy hard.
Yeah, she's staying in the square.
Okay, good to see her well. Okay, back in the middle there with umpire Andrew Marshall. Throws it up nice and high. Gives both ruckmen a go at it. Wilson dominating in the ruck there for Olinda Ferny Creek. They're going to get another clearance as they come straight down the middle of the ground. It's a short kick. Unfortunately, didn't find a target. This girl's been going very nicely indeed. And that was Devine of Pakenham. Got out to a team up and they're still trying to get it out of fullback area there. I'm not quite sure. That could have been Moody. A very short kick. It didn't go far enough. Carlin also been prominent there on the wing for Olinda Ferny Creek. Well, there's another opportunity. Plenty of blood jumpers there. Can they pick this football up coming into the siren time now? Picked up now. Plenty of them up there. Carlin's got it again on the wrong side. Had to handball it. Then she kicks it off the ground. That's just about been a good pass. There's a bit of fatigue kicking in as well. Another quick kick. It came out of the pack there by Clark of Olinda Ferny Creek. It's in the goal square. Good tackle laid there. Just getting it out in time with Beezer of Pakenham. It's just pinging around a little bit. Handball over the top. Misses their target now. Could possibly have a chance there for Hilton. Can't do too much with it now. There's another opportunity on the left foot for the 2-goal kicking Edwards. Couldn't make the distance on that leg, and it's gone out of bounds. And I think they've all started to huff and puff a bit coming into half time.
It's been a very intense game so far, Leo. Both sides going very hard at it.
They can kick it out there. Passing the scoreboard, Pakenham. Here's an opportunity now. They've got a mark. They want to move it quickly if they can. Come back through the centre corridor. They do that. Horrible bounce there. It's a bit of a Yorker type length. Just thrown out the back of the pack there by Seymour of Olinda Ferny Creek. Can they get the ball back? They can't. Pakenham players working hard. In there also Ventura of Pakenham. Umpire says you're laying on the footy. You're not trying to get rid of it. And I think Ventura's won the free kick. She has. She's a centre half back here for Pakenham. They are kicking to the dog track end. Good long kick. Makes 50. There's a good strong mark. Couldn't quite hang on to it. The finish by Stevens. Umpire said you've got to hold it a little bit longer. Can they get the ball out here? We're going one way. Going the other.
Yeah,
umpire says you've just taken a bit too long. And it was a good tackle laid. And the free kick here going to Hobber. To Amanda Hobber.
Barrel.
Let go at top. It was a beauty as well. Nicely roved in front by Barry. They've been in the right positions at the right time. Olinda Ferny Creek. The mark's been taken in the centre square and they can switch play if they want to here. The Bloods dominating the swing here. Lily Carlin. Can she pick it up? She's got plenty of time. Goes one way. Dodges around to a player. Hobbit a bit too easy. Goes to the top of the forward 50. Mark dropped there. Could have been taken by Karayanis. Couldn't quite hang on to it, but now they go straight back through the middle. There's a good mark. No, also dropped by Moody. Thought she would have taken it, but she had plenty of time to get that. There's a good mark. Running with the flight of the ball. It's in the hands of Nagel.
Nagel can put him inside forward 50. Can she get a mark in? No, not quite. And they start to stream back in defence to the Bloods. And they'll get themselves a stoppage here. So good bit of build up there by Pakenham. Really need to try and get a goal here before half time.
Just under 3 minutes left.
Touch. That's it, as Trent alluded to. About 3.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Pakenham trail by 14. They've got it down their end of the ground though. Sock it out for the time being, but it's going to come back in, you think. Off the boot of Hobber, but she just couldn't quite take it cleanly. But she'll get it free for a high.
She has got a little temper, this young lady. I can tell you that right now.
So Hobber.
Lucky that missed.
There we go. A bit of a wobbler ball inside forward 50. Comes to ground level for the moment. Good strong tackle laid here. Or no, it's a dumping tackle, says the umpire. So they're going to get away with it. Olinda Ferny Creek. They hold up for the moment. Not a bad looking kick as well in the Wilson direction. Doing really well there too. Was Moody
in front.
Got in front and took a great mark. And she can put him back inside forward 50. Moody. Not a bad looking kick too. Probably a 2-on-1. Oh, yes. That's a great mark.
Strong.
Fantastic mark taken there by Chloe Nagel, who plays on, kicks to the top of the square. Stevens nearly took it, but they hold up the Bloods and they've done really well once again. And they can get out for the moment. Not a bad looking kick to a 2-on-1 favouring them, but it goes over everyone's head. Now a bit of a foot race towards the ball. Picked up nicely this time here by Moody, but a good strong tackle laid there by Edwards, our only multiple goal kicker. And she's won herself a free kick as well, Edwards. So also having a really good game. So Edwards, where does she go? Baloney provides a lead, and she's got it once again. Grace Baloney, been very busy today. Just directing a bit of traffic now as well. That's not a bad looking kick either in the direction of Carlin. I think it is. No, it's not. It's Hyatt, in fact. So Hyatt got plenty of options ahead. They've got about a minute to go here. Olinda Ferny Creek. Oh, bit of trouble. 25. Going to be paid. Hadn't played on, had Hyatt. And so the Bloods, if they can be swift about this, might be able to steal one more before half time.
And going into the last minute as well, Aiden.
So Hyatt.
It's a long 25, I tell you.
It seems that way, doesn't it, Leo? So Hyatt now.
Short kick gets paid 15 metre kicks and then
loads up on that right boot. Wilson can't quite take the mark and they might be able to hold up now, Pakenham. And we'll have a stoppage. About 35 out from goal here for the Bloods.
Just over half a minute to go. Olinda probably the only ones who can score at this stage. Tapped it over the back, did quite nicely, and rocking well was Wilson of Olinda Ferny Creek. Handball came out the back of the pack there by Hilton. Couldn't find an opponent. Finally on the left foot, Hyatt goes towards the scoreboard side under a lot of pressure. Is that in the back? The umpire says play on, girls. I'll blow the whistle. You just keep going till it stops. Here's an opportunity now. Kicking it around the corner.
Oh, here we
Hey,
go.
what?
Going into the goal square.
Oh.
Oh, that's got to be a freak.
And it is.
Is that a straight arm tackle off the top rope? I'm not quite sure. I reckon
Fine.
that's going to be a free kick and
It
go the
is.
way of Baloney.
Ooh, gee, she's a bit sore as well, Baloney. So
There's a
might
bit
not
of
be able to-
WWE about that, I reckon, Aiden.
I think she is going to take the kick. She's back up now.
Oh, you always get up and take the kick.
Rule number 1.
And if they don't know who it is, give it to the best person that can kick it. Well, it is Baloney. And just took one step and said thank you very much. And
She kicks
right
her
on
second.
the siren, Baloney kicks her second, like Aiden said. Fourth goes on the ball there to the Bloods. They have kicked 4-3 at 27. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, the siren.
Yep.
To 117 Pakenham. And that is the half-time score. The goal kickers on the park for Pakenham. The single goal by the captain there, and Chloe Nagel. And for Olinda Ferny Creek, 2 to Olivia Edwards, as 2 also to Grace Baloney. We'll have a short half-time break, and we're coming back here for what is the second half of the Division 1 Women's and Grand Final for season 2023 between Pakenham and Olinda Ferny Creek.
Comes to the footy with the footy and doesn't bring it out. No, it's got the weather one out today.
And we're back here now at Don Road, Hillsville Sporting Complex for what should be an enthralling second half of football in the Division 1 Women's Grand Final here in the Outer East. And currently the score as it stands, Olinda Ferny Creek 4-3-27, lead Pakenham 1-1-7. So it really is all on the lines here to try and get back into their groove and get themselves back in the game. What do you think they've got to do here in the second half, Trent, to get the scores level?
I think they need to be a bit more cleaner with their disposal. Olinda Ferny Creek are doing more when they go inside 50 and actually finding targets. So I think Pakenham need to be a bit more cleaner with their disposal and not rush their kicks.
Thank you very much, Trent. What have you thought so far of the game, Leo?
Well, it's moving at a pretty good pace, I think. They're prepared to go and run hard for the ball. There's certainly no quarter, no asking of any subtleties whatsoever. Big clash there by Gilson and I think it might have been Minair of Pakenham and Olinda respectively, and by geez, the girls going in very, very hard. Olinda moving the ball quite well. I think on the wing there for Olinda Ferny Creek, Lily Carlin, she's been hovering around the wing, keeping her space and keeping her distance, so she's always an outlet out there and done very, very well. Of course, in the ruck, Wilson doing a good job. I think for Pakenham, they've got a couple of really nice players. Ventura and Moody have been very, very good, as well as the skipper and Chloe Nagel. So they've just got to get the ball, move it down a bit cleaner, like Trent said, and just open up the play a little bit. Be prepared to stay out. Don't all get sucked into this honeypot. It's a bit like what you see in junior footy. I know women's is still developing, but you just don't want to get drawn to the ball. Not all of you. You're going to need somebody out, and I think Carline for Olinda Ferny Creek's doing exactly what you want them to do. Have that outlet all the time. So we'll have to see what happens in this quarter. It's all before them. Still very, very close game of football. Just need to get the first score on the board here. Pakenham, and they can be off and running. So anybody's game, very evenly matched, both these sides.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there, Leo. Both sides have not been afraid either to go up the middle of the ground, like you said. They've taken it on. And it's been a good spectacle. It's been good to watch, and both teams have moved the ball pretty quickly, and they've moved it fairly cleanly. As Trent alluded to, though, Olinda Ferny Creek just doing a little bit better at the moment, and that's probably why they've got the lead as it stands.
I'm a bit surprised the wings have actually swapped. Sometimes you'll find wingers, they'll play one dominant side all the time, and I thought Carlin on the member side of the wing done very well, and I thought that's where they were going to attack through. Again, Olinda Ferny Creek, but nonetheless, it should go okay. They've got Christie on this side of the ground, so we'll see how it all goes. We're just about in readiness for the start of the second half. It's going to be umpire Andrew Marshall who's going to get us underway once everybody gets off the ground. Takes a bit of time because not a lot of gates, actually, a lot of people on the ground, which I love to see. I love to see the people around the ground. I know in your juniors we don't have that because too many dads get involved in coaching their boys and girls, so we like to see them off the ground. But just making a quick change there. Is that Christie coming on? Yep, I think they must have been one short, or unless she changed the jumper.
Kath Sanders.
Sanders it is, beg your pardon. You're absolutely right. Right, they're all set to go. Haven't got too many players on the ground, have they? Umpire Marshall holds the ball aloft. And we are going to be playing the second half. Take it away, Aidan.
And we're underway in the second half here. Wilson against Ventura, and Wilson wins the tap. And it looks like we're going to have our customary secondary ball up, are we? Yes, we are. So take two in this. No, a free kick, in fact.
Okay.
So free kick for holding the ball, I think it was. Kick comes off the boot now of Moody. It's a hype and under ball, and a mark is taken as well. So this is a good start here for Pakenham. They need to get inside forward 50 now and find themselves a goal. Not a bad looking kick, but that's going to be cut off. Good mark taken there by Cody. Read the play beautifully, and she can get them out of the defensive 50. Not the greatest looking kick, though, but it might still work out okay. They head towards the boundary line, do the Bloods. If they can get this one cleanly, they might be able to get clear. Christie under pressure.
Didn't have the footy.
And so Christie will take the free kick here. Just assesses the options. She's going to go through the middle of the ground. She eventually gets the kick away. Probably wasn't the best effort, but it might still work out okay. Now Pakenham with an opportunity. Stevens with it now. She's going the wrong way, Stevens. Deary me. And this could be all sorts of trouble. Edwards is going to get out the back. Can she get around one? She can. Into the open goal. And Edwards puts it through. A costly mistake by Stevens.
You got to feel for that.
Oh dear. Courtney Stevens can't believe
do you
it.
count that as an inside 50 kick?
Probably not. Olivia Edwards kicks her third goal. Courtney Stevens, a major brain for kicking the wrong way, and Edwards made no mistake at all.
Oh, and the vice captain, Courtney Stevens, she knows what to do, and it wasn't a bad kick either. I really feel for her. And,
she's played a really good game today too, but unfortunately, just
got to get that out of your mind. That's gone. You can't do anything about it. Forget about it. It's gone. Get it back. 5-3-33 now, Olinda Ferny Creek 1-1-7, and that young lady there, Olivia Edwards, has kicked 3 goals. If you don't mind, the big right fist goes into it from Wilson of Olinda Ferny Creek. And umpire says you're going nowhere, I'm going to ball it up again. Same two in the ruck. Over the back went Wilson, tapped it down nicely. A little bit of a ricochet, that was a bit of an air shot as well. They are fighting for it once more. There's going to be another ball up. No wonder she wasn't tackled. She thought, have a look at this. Nice tap over the back. Oh, a bit of a slingy type tackle. The umpire says it's okay. Monkhurst, did she get rid of it legally? She must have, because the umpire called play on. They're going a bit backwards here. Being tackled by 2 players there. Without the football, and the free kick going to go to Lily Carlin. She's been excellent on the hill wing.
25, yep.
Yeah, I thought I heard another whistle, so maybe a bit of dissension. And some of those 25s, they're at least 35s, and well, take every inch you can get. So Lily Carlin, she's going to be about 50 metres out, pretty much directly in front. Probably a little bit too far, goes out sideways. A bit too far for her teammate, couldn't quite hang on to it, went over her head. Umpire lets him play on. Well, that was a missed shot too. Another little air shot. Umpires letting them go as they tried. Finally got a little kick out of the pack, did Moody for Pakenham. Can they get it to the other end of the ground? Running over the football there was Ring of Olinda Ferny Creek. Now it's been picked up by the big lady there in Wilson. She's been rucking beautifully too. Incorrect disposal in Pakenham. Here's an opportunity now. I'd love to see them switch play if they can. They're going to go straight down the line on the Don Road side of the ground. Mark almost taken there. Couldn't quite be hung on to by Stafford. A little handball comes out now. Here's another opportunity, but there's too many red jumpers there. A little kick out of the pack by Hilton. Did it quite nicely. And the mark's been taken, and they can go further forward once again. And that's Wilson. Goes short. Sorry, go on. I thought you were having a bit of a nap there.
No, that's all right. I saw your point. Anyway, picked up now ground level by Hilton, but she's tackled straight away. And it's going to be a ball up at half forward now for Olinda Ferny Creek. So again, just winning that territory battle for the moment, the Bloods. What can Pakenham do here? You need to really start winning these stoppages and getting the ball clear. This might be an opportunity now. Stevens gets the ball forward just, but for how long? They can continue to press down Pakenham. That's a pretty good-looking kick as well. Can the mark be taken? Yes, it can. This is the opportunity. They've got to pull the trigger, Pakenham. It's now or never. Not a bad-looking kick. It's not going to be cut off just yet. Picked up pretty nicely there. That time, I think it was by Van Desteren. Can she get the ball away? No, not quite. Another really good effort there by Van der Steeg. Under all sorts of pressure, but now the Bloods get the numbers back. And they can hold them off for the time being. And we're going to have a stoppage inside 50 now for Pakenham. So good build up here from the Lions. They need to capitalise now. So stoppage. Tap one down that time by Nagel. Ball goes backwards for the moment. Was that a push? No, they're called to go.
Push, yep.
Gets the kick away in the end. Not a bad little one there from Hyatt, but it goes to centre half forward. Now Pakenham can go back inside forward 50. Good looking kick. It just falls short for the time being. Who can win it at ground level now? Plenty of players go in, and it looks like we'll have a stoppage. About 25 out from goal here for the Lions. So can they get it done this time? Ventura back in the ruck against Wilson. Wilson wins the tap. Plenty of numbers surround it now. Kick comes clear. Here is Stevens. Picks it up. Kick towards goal. Looks pretty good. Oh, well done in the end on the last line. Leah Cody. She knocks it over. And it's only a behind. Not what Pakenham needed. 5-3-33. Now leads 1-8.
Well, that was well done. Someone at least went back into the goal square. Otherwise, it would have gone through. So it was a good shot on goal, unfortunately, for Pakenham. Olinda had a defender standing there waiting for it. They come back out on the scoreboard side of the ground to Olinda Ferny Creek. 1, 2, 3 grabs. Almost got hold of it there. Did Devine, who's been quite well played there as well. Umpire Marshall's a long way from the play there. Says we're going to ball it up. The sun just shining into our eyes. Cameramen love this, the sun into their cameras. It's going to be a ball up. Ball free kick. Might be going to Devine. Is it? Devine's got it now. Puts it way down past the scoreboard side of the ground. Oh,
Great mark.
Going back at the flight of the ball. Is that Hilton back there? I think it is. Long kick from whence it came. So a bit of kick-to-kick happening here between the two sides at the moment. Devine's got it again. Has to handball it inboard. Olinda with numbers. They've got plenty there. Ball just drops out. Umpire says it's okay. Wild handball out in the open spaces. Picked up there by Wilson. Got tackled straight away. Umpire said that's incorrect disposal. And the free kick going to go to way Pakenham. It's right in front of the scoreboard. Shows 5-3-33 Olinda. 1-2-8 Pakenham. An opportunity for Pakenham to get into that forward line. And this is Ventura. Goes short. Finds an unattached player. It's going to be a shot on goal from about 35 metres out. Tight angle. Can't quite pick up who it is. We will in a minute. Having a deliberate shot on goal. Going to take a good straight kick. Good looking kick off the boot. Going very, very close, but not close enough. So another behind on the board there to the Lions of Pakenham. And I'm just going to pick up that player very, very soon.
So they bring it back into play once again, do the Bloods.
It was English who kicked it.
Not a bad looking kick. Do they keep it in play? Plenty of numbers around it once again, and it looks like we're going to have another stoppage. So once again, both rucks to do battle. We get the nominations done just now. Goes the way of Pakenham, trickles towards the boundary line. The Bloods try to keep it in. Plenty of numbers around it once again, and we'll have another stoppage in the forward pocket here for Pakenham. Really need to try and seize the moment here, do the Lions. Not too far away from goal.
Oh,
here we go. Sharked out of the ruck. Oh, heads towards goal, and it'll be rushed over.
Could have been kicking in danger.
For another behind. So starting to get a few scores on the board here now, the Lions, but they need to try and find a goal. Still trailed by 23 points. Game's not over yet, but
They've had all the inside 50s this quarter, guys.
there you go. So just waiting for the moment. Looks like Carlin will take the kick in. Still made to wait. Now she can go. So Carlin kicks up the line. Not a bad looking kick as well. In the direction of Baloney. She takes a good mark as well. And one of the standouts in today's game. Kicks into the middle of the ground. 2-on-1. Oh, that's a really good mark taken there by Hilton. And now they start to get numbers back to Olinda Ferny Creek. Hilton, that's a pretty good looking kick too. Carlin, who's got up the ground. She'll have a bounce. Can get to about half forward. Will take another bounce. Here we go. Inside forward 50 now. Carlin, good looking kick. It's just over the head. Call play on Pakenham. They get the numbers back now. Little handball comes away there from Sanders. Plenty of numbers here. Nearly a soccer off the ground there from Edwards, but she was deprived. And we'll have a stoppage inside forward 50, so good build up there for the Bloods.
How good's Carlin going on that wing? 2 bounces. Lovely. Don't see that happen too often in women's footy.
Very lively play up. So both rucks to do battle once again. This time one down by Ventura. All sorts of pressure here on Pakenham. Baloney lays a good tackle. Now the Bloods might be able to send it back and it'll be picked up here by Hyatt. Yes, it can. She gets a handball away. It's a pretty good one too to Wilson. Wilson's kick just not quite finding the target. Pakenham now. Real opportunity to get it out, but they've locked it in nicely here. Interesting looking handball. This could be an opportunity, but it can't be taken cleanly.
It's a really good tackle.
Real gridlock here at the moment. Oh, here we go. Baloney already kicked 2. Can she kick 3? No, she can't. It's offline.
Opportunity there. Nearly. 5-4-34 now. Olinda Ferny Creek leading Pakenham 1-4-10. We've been going just 10.5 in this third quarter. And that was a golden opportunity there for Baloney. The ball just spilled out and she just found herself in absolute open space. Unfortunately for Olinda, just put a little bit off centre. Big long kick straight down the middle of the ground. Go Pakenham. Almost taking the mark there was Beezer. Couldn't quite hang on to it now, but they go further down the middle of the ground, taking a few risks. I think they need to do that. Good tackle late as well by Beniers of Pakenham. It's still in the middle of the ground. Handball comes out. Olinda Ferny Creek, they are chasing hard now. Going back to the outer side of the ground. Little kick came out somehow. Carline picks it up, gets tackled immediately by Menier. Still got hold of the football. Smothered there by her own player. Picked it up and handballed it out was English. And they can go in that forward area now to Pakenham. Oh, Nagle takes a very good strong mark under pressure. Wants to play on. Does so. Has a long shot on goal. Which way will it bounce? It bounces left.
Post.
It bounces right and hit the post. Unfortunately there. For Pakenham. 1-5-11. That's the 11.5 minute mark now. Still trailing the Ferny Creek. 5-4-34. Well, now we can see. We don't like the sun, do we, in our eyes? It's beautiful and kept us warm, but the kick's gone out towards the scoreboard side of the ground. And once you get to the 15, 16 minute mark, this is almost a 12 minute mark of this quarter. The fatigue starts to kick in. It's a very big ground here at Don Road. And these girls probably wouldn't have played on one of these big grounds very often. A little bit of a throw out the back of the pack. The umpire said that's okay. Another one comes back inboard. Now it's been paid a throw and it's going to go to Olinda Ferny Creek. So they can get out of here quite quickly. They've got to play a free. Rule alone, standing right in the middle of the ground is Hilton. Plays on straight away. Can have a bounce. Has one. Can have another one. There's two. Keep going, young lady. There's three. You might as well keep going. Had three bounces. Then drives it long inside forward 50s. Looking for Baloney on the outer side there. Finally picks it up. Puts it into the goal square. Nobody there except Pakenham players. It's going right across the face of goal. Will it bounce up this football? It's a rotten shape of a thing. For a quick kick out of the pack. Unfortunately for Pakenham, lands into the hands of Olinda Ferny Creek. Little handball came across by Christie. And a shot on goal by Baloney. Comes off the side of the boot a little bit. Bounces one way, bounces the other.
Off the ground.
Still in the goal square. They're still in danger. Thrown out. A little kick around the corner by an opportunist there in Edwards.
That was stiff below. He was all on her own, just about 15 metres
And
out.
it's gone through for a behind. 5-5-35 now. Olinda Ferny Creek sneaking further ahead. 1-5-11. So we've got a 3-goal ball game at the moment. 13 minutes gone. Quarter number 3.
So they bring it back into play once again to Pakenham. It's an interesting kick, but it works out well. So they've got to take it on now, Pakenham. Only a few minutes left in this third quarter. Not a bad looking kick, but they might be able to win it back here. The Bloods called to go. Leah wanted a free kick, but we're not going to get it. Here they go. This is another opportunity for the Bloods. Baloney underneath it, and she's got it.
Good hands, isn't she? Doesn't wait to take it on the chest. Takes it out in front of her.
Taylor Baloney looks like she wants to set it up. Spears it in. That's a
Great
great kick. Oh, no! Slipped through the hands of Edwards. It was a golden opportunity gone begging. Pakenham still
Free
with
kick.
a chance, and there's a free. And it's going to go the way of the Bloods.
There's a hold.
Oh, dearie me. I'm very unfortunate for Pakenham. The mark had gone down, but a hold of the jumper. And Edwards will get an opportunity. This for goal number 4, and this to give the Bloods a 5-goal break. Heading towards three-quarter time. Edwards now from only 25 out. Little angle to deal with. What a big moment of the game this is. Pretty good looking kick. It's just across the face. So another behind for Edwards. Just couldn't quite seize the opportunity, but stretches the lead out to 25 points nonetheless. 5-6-36 now, leads 1-5-11. And Pakenham don't want to waste any time. They get the ball out. Just beat Stevens, it looks like, in the end, but they still win it here to the lines. They can go through the middle of the ground. Can someone take a mark here? Doing really well that time. There was Hyde who got the fist in for the Bloods. And there might be another chance to go inside forward 50 here. They can do just that. Good kick, is it? Oh, no cut off in the end. But the mark wasn't taken. It was spilled in the end by Moran. And we'll have a stoppage inside forward 50. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Still time for a Pakenham goal. And we've got a car alarm going off here at the moment, but that's okay. The crowd getting involved too. Here's Baloney. Can she break through? Got a little handball away. This might be a chance. Edwards can't take it cleanly. Can she soccer off the ground? Maybe not. Still a chance for the Lions to get it clear. We'll have a stoppage. No, a free kick, and it's going to go the Bloods' way. It's going to go the way of the Bloods.
I think it's Dennis, is it?
Isabella Dennis.
I'm assuming. We'll confirm that.
Sets it up to the top of the square. Oh, mark can't be taken by Edwards. Does it stay in play? No, not for the moment. Dennis goes in once again to try and win it. And gone, holding the ball. So they've done well, the Pakenham defence. Disallow the goal, and they win back the football as well. Short little chip kick's a pretty good one as well, and the mark's been taken.
It's got to come back. I'm not quite sure what the umpire's doing here. Got to come back. Oh, didn't go over the mark. Well, there you go. Just call play on if they do that, umpire. Good mark taken in the pack. Been very good there for Pakenham Ventura. He's driving up the middle of the ground. Need a mark there. Couldn't quite find a teammate there in Nagel. Running over the football there for Olinda Ferny Creek was Hyatt. They drive it back inside forward 50 to the Bloods. It bounces over the pack. Here's their opportunist, and Edwards has another ping at goals. I think she's done it again.
Just kicked 4.
Oh, wow.
She has done it again. Olivia Edwards, goal number 4. 6-6-42, if you don't mind the opportunist. She is a live wire. They lead Pakenham 1-5-11, 16 3/4 minutes gone. Mightn't even have time to get the ball back to the centre. But by golly, by gosh, she has been an absolute danger out there on the forward line for Olinda Ferny Creek today.
Fantastic effort there as well, and gee, she's been dangerous. You're right, Leo. Fantastic performance, and still plenty to come as well. A whole quarter left, and Pakenham really reeling now. And there it is. There's a siren in 3/4 time here at Don Road. And the Bloods stretch their halftime lead out to 31 points, 6-6-42. Now leads Pakenham 1-5-11. Leo, what an intriguing game it's been.
Well, absolutely. And they've just had their winners in and around the ground, haven't they? They've had the dominance in the ruck there through Wilson. I think the wingers out there, Kyline doing a great job, as is Christie, and getting a lot of run going forward. And, of course, that dangerous player there, Olivia Edwards. 4 goals, if you don't mind, in the grand final. What a great effort. All the defenders there from Pakenham, they are doing a good job, but there's just too much to do. Left it too few. Ventura's going well. Moody going well. Nagel trying hard. Bizzer is also trying very, very hard, but they just can't get that ball down to that forward line quick enough. They're going to have to try something. Take some risks now. Lose by a point, lose by 10. Don't make no difference. Give it a hard, red-hot go, and we'll see what happens in the last quarter. We'll take a short break. Back here for what is the last quarter of the Division 1 Women's Grand Final for season 2023 is between Pakenham and Olinda Ferny Creek.
And we're back here for the final quarter at the Don Road Sporting Complex here in Hillsville for what should be a really interesting affair between Olinda and Pakenham. And the score as it stands, Olinda Ferny Creek 6-6-42, lead Pakenham 1-5-11, but it's not over yet. If they can get a bit of a run on here, Pakenham, they might be able to come back and steal this game. Leo, what do you reckon is going to happen in this last quarter?
Well, Pakenham are going to have to take a risk, aren't they? They've beaten them a few times throughout the season. I believe out of the 3 times, I think they won. I know they won 2. They probably won all 3, did they? Pakenham?
2 out of the 3.
2 out of 3, I thought it was. So, I know they can do it, but they're going to have to get this first score on the board. If Olinda get the first score on the board, or if they can control the football inside their forward 50, don't even have to score. They can just keep it in there because you only got 17 minutes of footy to play. So if they can keep that ball confined into that forward 50 and they can really crowd that up, and I'm pretty sure that's what the coach would want them to do. If they get it inside that forward 50, let's all bunch up, let's all zone up right up towards that 50-metre arc and make it very difficult for Pakenham to get out. But they're going to have to take a few risks here, Pakenham. And we'll see how it all starts. But we're going to get underway. It's going to be umpire Andrew Marshall to get us underway. The last quarter action, it's Olinda Ferny Creek and Pakenham with Olinda Ferny Creek leading 42-11. Hayden.
And we're underway in the last quarter. And it is Wilson who wins the tap against Ventura. And they might be away here straight away, the Bloods. The handball just missing Baloney, but she's got it now. Got a handball away to height. She can't take it cleanly. Already got it inside forward 50 here, the Bloods. Playing with plenty of confidence now. Got that handy lead. And this will be a stoppage early days in the last quarter. So this is all they really need to do, the Bloods, from now on. If they can lock it down their end and deny Pakenham any scoring, it's going to be pretty hard for the Lions to get back from here anyway. Both rucks to do battle once again. This time it's Ventura who wins the tap. Did well. Got it down to her teammate and Devine. Devine gets the kick clear. Just couldn't quite take it clean. There was English. And now the Bloods once again swarming in numbers. They get the handball clear for the moment. Taken nicely there by Kostic. Just couldn't get the kick away in time. Now picked up at ground level there by Keegan. Keegan did pretty well. Got it away to another teammate, but the kick was smothered. Now Pakenham might be able to go back the other way, but it's locked up. And we'll have a stoppage at half forward here now for Olinda Ferny Creek. Oh, no, it's a free kick, in fact. So Pakenham with an opportunity now. 2 1-on-1. No mark can be taken. It spills out the back. They get the kick clear, though, for the moment. Nicely done there by Moran. Can she find a set of hands here? Just spills short for the moment. Olinda defending grimly here. And they get the ball clear for the moment, but for how long? Plenty of races here going at the moment, and now they're a chance for the Bloods. That's a good handball too. Got it away to a teammate there in Houston. Houston, that's a pretty good-looking kick, and it finds Baloney.
It's Keegan, I think.
Oh, Keegan, is it? Sorry, Keegan. Inboard with that one. It goes over the head there of Bateman, and it's going to be a free kick for a push.
No doubt about that.
So Bateman sets it up now, looking for Baloney, and she's
good
taken
hands.
it.
Good. She's got terrific hands.
And Grace Baloney, can she set up Edwards to the top of the square? This might be an opportunity
for
Edwards.
Again.
She's already kicked 4. Just can't quite win it for the moment. Handball comes back. Here's Baloney. She's already kicked 2. No, she's lost a football. She's got it again, Baloney. Can she kick 3 goals? Yes, she can. Grace Baloney kicks her 3rd. What a game she's had. Her and Olivia Edwards. It's going to be really hard, guys, to decide who's best on out of those two.
Well, they just burst away through the pack, Trent. Thought you're shaking your head there. What's happening, mate?
No.
Oh, okay, it's all right. He's shaking his head. He's just amazed by the talent of that young lady Baloney. She just crashed opera her way through that pack. Got a couple of touches, ended up with a footy, puts goal through, number 3 for her. And, her and Edwards, haven't they been dynamite today?
She's the complete package, Leo. She's got the overhead marking, the kicking skills.
Great hands.
And a good burst as well out of the contest.
Back in the middle. This is umpire Zach Thompson. Good umpire for the future as well. Here's an opportunity now. Good clearance comes out the way of Pakenham. It was through the agency there of Moody, who's been quite good for the Lions. They're back there once more. Bursting out the back of the pack. They go through Clark, I believe, there of Olinda Ferny Creek. Looking for and almost finding Keegan. Went over her head. Pakenham, they are just wanting to get that football back there. There's another free kick for incorrect disposal. It's going to go the way of the Bloods. So everything working for them. Keegan on the right foot. Puts it into the middle of the ground. There's Baloney. She got underneath the football, but she's good enough to go back and get it. Burst through once again. Good long kick out there in front of the scoreboard. Look out, there's dangerous players there as well. Pakenham.
Great tackle.
Got all the football there on Moore, and the umpire said you didn't get rid of it legally. They've got a free play in the goal script. They can get it down there quick. The Bloods, they haven't seen it. So rushing back there with the Pakenham defenders. She can square the ball as she likes. She's got Caroline sitting on this particular wing. Hasn't seen her because she's not yelling. Centre of the full square there. Edwards all on her own. Went over her head. Off the ground. Here's Carlin now. She was just hanging out there on her wing from about 30 metres out. It's a bit of a helicopter, but it goes through. And Lily Carlin kicks her first goal as well. Like I mentioned, she just holds her wing, holds her ground, and when she gets out there, you're all on your own. And another goal goes on the board to the Bloods. They go to 8 goals, 654. And, well, this game is pretty much home and hose. And pretty much, normally it's 100 points win a game. I'll halve that for the ladies. 50 will get you a game. And they are leading now 54-11. And, well, she's been very good too on her wing, Lily Carlin. What have we done? 4.5 minutes. And I think it's just going to be almost, a little bit, not just yet, party time. But here we go, back in the middle once again. This time, done well at Ventura. Goes and gets her own clearance as well. Good tackle laid over there by Hyatt. Umpire lets him go. This time it's deep into the forward 50 there of Pakenham. Is that a mark in the pack? Umpire said no, it's on the ground. Keep playing out there, ladies. They want to get it out there as quick as they can. Overrunning the football canally there of Olinda Ferny Creek. Pakenham trying to get in there, but there's going to be a ball up. I think the stats would just point one way, wouldn't they, Trent?
Yeah, pretty much as we get towards the end of the game now. As we look at 23 inside 50s to 19, so it's pretty close between there as we keep going here. But the hit out to the main ones, 22 to just the 7 in favour of Olinda Ferny Creek.
Yeah, they've been doing terrifically well out there in the centre circle. Trying really hard, Ventura couldn't quite get it, just thrown out the pack there. Carline goes in for Olinda Ferny Creek, but beaten to it this time. And look at the pace shown by this young lady. That is Van der Steeg. Did quite well, deserves a goal, didn't quite make the distance. Kick comes back over her head, has to go again. 3-on-2. Olinda should win. Well, that's a bit of a throw. Umpire, he's blindsided. Get it back inside forward 50 through Devine. Top of the goal square. Opportunity here. Kick it off the ground, young lady. She's just about dead, has she? I think she has, and it's gone through for a goal of Chelsea English. Well done to her. And that's another goal. Now, second goal on the board now for Pakenham. They go to 2-5-17. What have we done? 6 minutes, and the time just keeps on ticking. Olinda Ferny Creek 8-6-54. They haven't stopped trying the Lions, boys, so that's good to see, Trent.
Yeah, 100%. No matter what happens, you just keep trying.
Keep
right to the final time.
Absolutely, keep on going. So, Pakenham, they get one back.
Back in the middle now as well. Much needed goal there for Pakenham. Is there one last little surge of life in this game? They can win the next couple of centre clearances. Who knows? So Wilson up against Ventura once again. Ventura won the tap. Can they win it out of the middle here, the Lions? They might be a chance if they can shark this one. Was that a hold? No, umpire calls them to go.
That is.
Here we go. Here's a hold. It's going to be paid to Olinda Ferny Creek. So the free kick here to be taken by Hilton. Hilton has Edwards on her own, goes for her as well, and Edwards is going to take it. One of the better players on the ground as well, Edwards. Just puts a bit of pressure on her opponent there in Spiza. Now an opportunity this time for Hobber. High up and under ball, but this is going to be cut. Oh, no, the mark spilled by Houston, but she gets a handball away nonetheless. Nicely done. Away to Wilson, just over the head of Baloney. And now they can go back the other way, Pakenham. That kick just going to be marked in the end. Nicely done there by Devine. So Devine got to assess the options really quickly. She does just that too. High up and under ball to a one-on-one contest. Can the mark be taken? No, not quite. Was there a push there? No, umpire still calls them to go.
But there is now. Oh, well.
And we'll have a stoppage at half forward for Pakenham. Can someone break away from the contest here? Another quick goal and all of a sudden it's not over. Good tackle laid there on Hilton. Dispossessed. Got a kick away. That time was Moody. Can she find a set of hands?
Mark.
Yes, she can. Short little kick there off the boot. That was from Simon. And she's done really well here. Found a teammate in Daniel. So Elliot Daniel puts it up. Can we find another set of hands here? No, not quite. This one comes to ground level. Still a chance though for Pakenham. It'll be a stoppage. 20 metres out from goal for the Lions.
Just under 10 minutes to go in this game, guys.
Got to get one quickly here, the Lions. If they're going to stay in touch. Someone's got to do something brilliant. Tap one there by Wilson. Kick heads towards the boundary line. Foot race going for it now. They're playing desperately here. Pakenham just overrunning at that time there was Van Destig. Still a chance. Olinda Ferny Creek now defending grimly. Still might be an opportunity here. Can they win it at ground level here through Manair? Now once again at ground level, the Bloods. Oh, was Houston dispossessed? Yes, she was. Umpire calls them to go. Now a high up and under ball doesn't really gain much meterage, and now the Bloods might be an opportunity here. Can Hyatt take it cleanly? Was she held? Yes, she was. So this will be a free kick here for the Bloods.
I tell you what, Van der Steeg, she got some wheels on her. She's quick. So it's a centre half back for Olinda Ferny Creek. They're kicking to the Gembrook end here at Healesville. Short kick out to the wing. Two girls just bump each other off the football. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Edwards is in there for Olinda Ferny Creek. Spinning in and around in circles. There was Hilton. Umpire said, you've taken too long. And the free kick going to go the way of Pakenham. Just got to get the ball back. And the free kick here going the way of Karianis. So Karianis puts up a little bit of a chip kick, goes very, very high. It's going to favour the Olinda player there who's too tall. And Chelsea Wilson, who has been excellent as well today for Olinda Ferny Creek, and goes short, just doesn't quite carry far enough. Can they pick it up? Ventura tackles the player without the football. And the free kick here going to Olinda Ferny Creek. She thought she had it, but she didn't. And there's that Baloney girl again. And there's not much of Baloney about her. She's fantastic. Tapped it further forward. Did quite well, did Bateman. Looking for a teammate. Having a shot on goal. It's bounced one way. It's bounced sideways. It has just bounced backwards. That bloody ball. Who made that thing? It's a rotten thing. Bounces all over the place. Here's another opportunity now. Pakenham, can they get the football out there? There's a lot of red and white jumpers. They must be getting tired. Baloney's at the bottom of the pack. Sitting on top of her is Karen Yarnos. And the umpire says, I'm going to have to ball this up, ladies. Right in front of the big Olinda crowd. Have a look at it. It's all red and white down there at the Gembrook end of the ground. Baloney taps it out. Just goes straight down to the ground. There's going to be another ball up. In fact, tapping that out then for was Kostic. She's in the ruck here for Olinda. Up she goes. Both ruckmen just sort of tap it out in front of them. Who wants to pick the footy up? Comes out sideways. Around the corner goes a young lady who's kicked 4 goals in Olivia Edwards. Goes to the top of the square. There's another opportunity for Olinda Ferny Creek if they can get it out. They've gone one way. Dropped the ball, unfortunately, there. Unfortunately, couldn't get a kick on it. That was Kelly. And so Pakenham, resulting free kick. But they're deep in defence. It's at the wrong end for them.
Oh, here we go.
That's a poor kick. There's an opportunity now for Olivia Edwards to have a go. I'm just thinking, have a shot, young lady. Why not? Doesn't matter if you're 100 metres out. It's all right. Have a go. Big top.
Already kicked 4 this afternoon too, Leo.
Big spiral. Have a go at it. Here she goes. Boom. Good-looking kick off the boot. Will it make the distance? It's getting very, very close, but there's a mark in the goal square.
Guess who?
Guess who has got it? She could change the name to that, couldn't she? Grace Baloney.
What a game she's had.
Boom.
There we
One
go.
step.
That's 4.
Goal. That's 4 to her as well. And it's been very much the Edwards-Baloney show. Another goal on the board to Olinda Ferny Creek as they go to 9-6-60. Well, leading Pakenham 2-5-17. Wouldn't have predicted this. 11.5 gone in the last quarter. Well, basically, if Edwards don't get you, Baloney will. Usually gets me if I eat too much of it, especially.
Oh, gee.
That's what's for me. But nonetheless, the two girls have been absolutely brilliant.
Had a fantastic performance today, Leo. What an impact they've had in a big grand final as well. Had to knock off the undefeated Hillsville, Olinda Ferny Creek, and it looks like they're just about home now as it's back in the middle once again.
Bang.
Wilson just smashes it forward. She's had a really good job on the ruck today. Can they press forward again? Olinda Ferny Creek picked up by Kostic, gets it forward, but Stevens underneath this one. She'll cut it off as well. So Stevens through the middle of the ground they go. Pakenham high up and under ball. This is going to be a tough one to mark. Goes to ground level. Might be an opportunity here. Can Caulfield get a soccer forward? She gets it now. In fact, it's Nagel. Nagel kick towards goal. Can someone get this one out the back? Now it's been cut off.
Well read.
They've done really well here, the Olinda Ferny Creek defence once again. They can get it out for the time being, but this is going to be cut off, you would think. Oh, doing really well there was Houston. Got the ball to ground, and the Bloods defenders once again can swarm this contest. Here they go. Carlton, it looks like, she nearly lost the ball. A handball away just in time, and they can continue to press forward. Up and under ball. Baloney underneath this one. Through the hands. Who can win this one out the back? Pakenham seem to have the numbers, but they continue to will it forward. Here is Edwards as well. Soccers it forward. Can she get it under her control, Edwards? No, she can't. With her too, there is Keegan. Edwards goes again, and she's been pushed. I think she's going to get a free kick.
I think she fell over from fatigue.
So Edwards, where does she go? Too far out to score, you'd think. Looks to set it up. That's a good kick as well. Found Bateman. And Bateman just loads up. Baloney. She can't take another one. She nearly took an absolute hanger, but it comes to ground level. Can somebody win the ball at the back as the sun begins to shine in their eyes once again? Plenty of numbers around this one. Picked up there at ground level by Ring, and it goes over the boundary line.
Look at the Olinda Ferny Creek crowd, guys, and supporters over near their goals.
We're all there. There's no one in Olinda. It's empty.
They've done fantastically and really got around their team today.
There's going to be a throw up or ball up, whatever you call them these days. And it's right in the forward line for Olinda Ferny Creek. Tapped out well by Ventura. They've got a quick kick out of the pack, did Pakenham. Oh, gutsy effort running with the flight of the ball. Nobody can take the mark. Little handball comes out. Olinda Ferny Creek, the handball out in the open spaces. It's a 3-on-1, 4-on-1. There's a whistle on play. And the free kick going to go the way of Olinda Ferny Creek. So everything working out well for them at the moment. It's Emily Keegan with it once again. Just puts it up about 15 metres down the track. It didn't go too far. And the defending mark there looks like Devine with it. Wants to play on straight away. Goes long. Straight down the middle of the ground. Exactly where you need to go. Wilson had the fingers pointing the wrong way and couldn't hang on to the mark. That's a shove in the back. And I think the fatigue factor has really kicked in. Chelsea Wilson dominant in the ruck today. Utilised her height very, very well. Goes straight down the middle of the ground. Why wouldn't you? Unfortunately, Mark dropped the 4 Pakenham should have taken that. Kicking it off the ground. A lot of players there. Girls just waiting for each other to pick it up. Another short kick comes out. There's an opportunity this time. Ring almost got the mark there for Olinda Ferny Creek. Now it's in. No, they've dropped the ball at the inappropriate time. And the free kick's going to go the way of, should be Pakenham. I can't quite see who the player is because the sun's in their eyes. And they can clear it out there on the scoreboard side of the ground. It's just a very high up and under kick. And a good mark's being taken by Stevens, the vice-captain. Straight down the middle of the ground they go. Why not? Get it down there. They've done it quite nicely.
Finish with a goal.
Yeah, this is Devine. She's been quite good too. Another good long kick. They're going straight down the centre corridor. Probably could have done this a little bit earlier, but there's too many red and white jumpers down the back there. They can get it out here once more. Can they pick it up, Olinda? No, they can't. Eventually they do. It was through Houston. They got a little bit out there. Gave it across. It's unfortunately for them picked up by Moody. Drives it back down, but they give it back. And now they give it back. This young lady's got a set of wheels on a Van der Steg of a Pakenham. It's out in front. Here's an opportunity now. Can they get a goal? We're trying to break free. There was Minia. Couldn't quite get free. Off the ground they go. It's still in no man's land. Nobody can pick it up. I think the girls is going to be sitting on this ball. And it's going to be a ball up. We've been going 16 minutes, guys. You've got a minute to go in the grand final of 2023.
What a dominant performance it's been by Olinda Ferny Creek, guys.
So one final stoppage here for the Bloods. Only a minute to go in this game, and what a performance it's been. Serious underdogs they were going into this final series, taking on the undefeated Hillsville in the semi-final. They were able to win that game, and they put on a really spirited performance here today to take down Pakenham. And with just 30 seconds left to go, it's all but over as they've got another free kick here and they can get the ball clear of the back line.
25
penalty.
And a 25-minute penalty as well.
Yeah, you can imagine a bit of frustration coming into the game too.
So obviously disappointing for Pakenham, but a strong season they've had nonetheless. They also had to take down Upway Tacoma, had a really good year. And to get to the grand final is no mean feat as they get it to half forward here to the Bloods. Plenty of numbers around the contest here now. They get it forward. Is there one last opportunity here for a goal? Picked up cleanly. Here we go. This is not... Oh, she's been beaten Hyatt, but that'll do it. It won't matter because Olinda Ferny Creek are your Division 1 women's premiers in the Outer East Football Netball League. And what a performance it was. 9-6-60 defeats Pakenham 2-5-17. What a win for the Bloods.
Well, very dominant, wasn't it, in the finish? And they had the two major goal kickers on the park. Did Olinda Ferny Creek, Grace Baloney with 4 goals. So too Olivia Edwards with 4 goals. The other goal being kicked there by Lily Carlin on the wing. Had a fantastic game. And for Pakenham, the goal kickers there, the skipper and Chloe Nagel, as well as Chelsea English. But by gee, they played really, very well today. Olinda Ferny Creek and Pakenham had no answers to their onslaught at all. So congratulations there to the Bloods of Olinda Ferny Creek, coming over a very gallant Pakenham. Congratulations to both sides, coming from 3rd and 4th. So, they've done well to get into the grand final. And then, of course, it's anybody's race. But got off to a pretty good start, did Olinda Ferny Creek. They kicked a couple of goals real early in the piece, and that put them on good footing. Within 9 minutes, they were 2 goals up, and that really just put Pakenham on the back foot, I think, guys. But Olinda Ferny Creek, to their credit, deserved to win that. Good to see the Pakenham girls in a huddle. Well done, ladies. You got into a grand final. Unfortunately, you can't always win them, and it might be disappointing to lose them, but I can tell you what, there's a lot of other sides who would love to have had a go at it.
No, you're absolutely right, Leo. What was the stats looking like in the end of the game there, Trent?
So some of the stats